Let's go to the next feature. So what I'm trying to do is that you gave me a lot of features in the previous answer, but let's do easy to difficult. Okay,
sure.
Now you said Python in Excel. I assume that'll be like more difficult one.
Yes.
Power Query is there, but Power Query we can discuss it afterwards. But let's discuss the XLOOKUP thing which you mentioned.
Sure. Okay.
So I want to understand VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP. Sorry, this is like a tongue twister. And what is like the XLOOKUP feature which was brought?
Yeah, sure. So as I mentioned, so I call this as a lookup family. So I call this entire set as a lookup family. So lookup भी एक function in Excel, which is like grandfather of VLOOKUP. Then of course we have VLOOKUP and we have HLOOKUP as well. Now we had index match being used for a very long amount of time, and now we have XLOOKUP. So why lookup is required, right? So lookup, VLOOKUP is kind of the most famous term, associated with Excel. So VLOOKUP की जरूरत क्या पड़ती है? So VLOOKUP is required. See, businesses में क्या होता है usually there are different departments and there are different data sets. So whenever you have to collate the data from different departments or from different data sets, you need to identify one key common value between both the data sets and you need to merge them. So that is where the concept of VLOOKUP comes into the picture. So let's take a very basic example. So यहाँ पे I have country names, region and population, and this is my big data table, right? So ये let's say मैंने किसी World Bank या Wikipedia के website से ये data उठाया है, and I want to summarize this data. I just want to analyze this 5-6 countries and I want to share this data with my client or my manager. So now I want to find the China's population here. Correct. So let me just try to write a simple VLOOKUP formula. So how I can do? So one manual way if I have to do is I copy the China value. I go to the column where China value is available. Correct. I do a simple find. So I copy China, I find it. So I realize China is here. I move 2 steps to the right and I copy paste the China's population here. So this is a manual way of doing this particular data set. Now, how I can use a VLOOKUP function to solve this particular problem? So is equal to VLOOKUP. So any function in Excel, it always starts with equal to. So you write VLOOKUP. You get this, function guidance. So I always recommend you to read this. Hit a tab key. Now it looks for a lookup value. So as you remember, China ka data dhundna, so China becomes my lookup value. Now where is this China's data available? Right? So this China's data is available in this table. So I will select this entire table. So L4 to N34, I will select this entire table and I will freeze this because again, we don't want our formulas to throw errors when we scroll down. And then this is column index number कि मेरे कौन से column में वो data available है, right? So country name is 1, country code is 2 and population is 3. It's not that कि कौन से Excel के column में, तो column N is I think what 10th or 15th position, that is not required. You have to go for कि आपके selection में कौन से column में data है. So here it is in column 3rd. So I do column 3rd and we always want an exact match. So I will go for false as an argument. So as you can see here, I got answers for China. I can just drag and drop this formula and I'll get answers for all the countries except India, right? So this is how the VLOOKUP function works. Now let's understand why we are getting an N error for India. And this is a common classic mistake, and I'll teach one very important concept in Excel, which is called as an equality. So here we have India in this data set. So let's say India is data set में नहीं होगा. But here also I can see India is a data set. So दोनों जगह पे भी India है, then why it is not giving me the answer of 162, but it's still giving me an N error. So one very important concept in Excel is something called as concept of true or false. So what we should do whenever we get such an error, we should do this equal to this, right? And let's see what answer Excel throws. So Excel is throwing this as a false answer.
Is it because there is an extra space after A, something of that sort?
Yes, okay. Exactly. So if you observe here, if I go to this data set, so there is one more function in Excel, which is called as a length function. So let me try writing a length. So I refer this as a length. So length is 5 because there are 5 characters in India's name. And I do length for this. And you can see I get 7 as an answer. Why? Because there are 2 extra spaces in this data set. Okay. So therefore, what I can do is I can just simply go and remove the extra spaces here and you can see now I'm getting the right answer.
Okay.
So one best practice which I always recommend is that whenever you start working on any data set, always ensure that the data set is cleaned. You remove extra spaces. So there are two functions in Excel. One is a trim function and another is a clean function, which we can do this. So this is like how you can use the concept of VLOOKUP in Excel.
Yeah, sorry. So can you help us understand how to use trim and clean function?
Yeah, sure. So I'll help start with that also.
Yeah.
So before that, now one question कि हम लोग ने population तो plot कर लिया, but do you think can we plot region with this data set? Like do you think कि VLOOKUP से हम लोग region populate कर पाएंगे यहाँ पे?
मतलब मैं अगर होता तो मैं क्या करता, कंट्री नेम को लेफ्ट में कट पेस्ट कर देता और रीजन को राइट में कर देता एंड रीजन को -2 कर देता.
-2 कर देता. Correct. So that is one more way of solving this data. But what happens when you work on large data set? Constantly cut pasting the data becomes difficult. And ऐसे भी हो सकता है कि ये डेटा आपको सिस्टम में ही ये फॉर्मेट से आ रहा है, तो बार बार आपको मैनुअल इंटरवेंशन की जरूरत लगेगी. So now we cannot do this example with the VLOOKUP. Why? Because I look up China in this data table, but the output I want is to the left of my lookup value. So VLOOKUP function fails. So this problem was there since 1985 when VLOOKUP was launched. So therefore people found a way around. So people used to solve this problem with the help of an index and match function. So how index and match function can solve this? So index. So array is basically the output I want. So I want my region name. So I freeze this. And now I have to give it a number. Like, China कौन से position पे है. So I'll tell 2 here. Why? Because China is on the second position, right? So this is my index. And index में अभी देखो China is on the second position. So I'll write 2 here. So I get China का value which is like Asia Pacific region. But ये 2 तो मैं बार बार manually लिख नहीं कर सकता, right? So therefore we used to use the concept of match function. So what we can do, I can use match function. So look up China. So China is in this particular cell, in this particular row or column, sorry. And then I want an exact match. So now what this function does is that index is the array which I want as an output, and match throws me the position value that China is on the second position. So I will just drag this formula down. Correct. So now let's try to understand for United Kingdom how it is working. So this is my index, and one more shortcut trick in Excel is that you just select a particular function and you can press F9 so that you get the answer of that specific function. So if I press F9, so match is giving me 17 as an answer. So basically इस array में 17th position पे we will find UK, right? So UK, United Kingdom is here, and it will throw me 17th as the answer. So this was the workaround which people were doing from 1985 to 2019 to solve this problem of VLOOKUP where it cannot look at the left side. So this was being done by index and match, handled for so long. But as you can see, index, then match, it becomes a very complex function to understand and read.
Yeah, मेरे को भी समझ नहीं आया पूरा, but ठीक है. No,
yeah, so therefore Microsoft came with a new function altogether, which is called as XLOOKUP. Okay. This was launched in 2019, and since 2021-22, it's available on all the systems. So XLOOKUP. Now, what is my lookup value? China. Correct. Where will I find China? China is in this column. So I freeze F4. And what is my return array, right? I want the region names. So I select this region as the output. F4. And I close the data set, and you can see I get all the answers.
So simple and
right?
easy.
And one more way. Again, I'll now put the dynamic arrays which we were discussing. Again, ये dollar sign मुझे पसंद नहीं. So if I have to write this again, so again XLOOKUP. So revise भी हो जाएगा. What is my lookup value? This. Now instead of A5, I will refer an array. Then what is my lookup array? So these countries are available here. And what is my return array? My region name is my return array. So I will select this entire array. And I hit enter. And you can see I get my answers through the spill functionality in Excel. Many a times it might happen that you will get a spill error. So let's say I write here, hard code your name here. So I'll get a spill error. So why I'm getting a spill error? Because the formula wants to spill. But यहाँ पे मैंने कुशल लिख दिया, right? So the formula is not able to spill. So I'll have to delete your name from here. And now the formula spills across. So as I mentioned, आपने पूछा था कि ये trim and clean function हम लोग कैसे use कर सकते हैं, right? So what I can do is that before this lookup array, I can add a trim function in Excel. So I'll write a trim function before this. So इस array में जो भी values है वो सारी trim हो जाएंगी. So सारे extra spaces हट जाएंगे. And I hit enter. Now you can see I get the right answer. So this is how you
Acha,
can use the
okay.
trim function to remove extra spaces inside a function. So this concept is called as nesting of function. तो एक XLOOKUP function के अंदर मैंने trim function लगा दिया. So दो functions within one entire formula. This is called as nesting of function. So that is how XLOOKUP now since 2019 has made our life easier.
If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.